Hello, I am Dr. B, and in this video I will be talking about who I think could be the traitor among the foretellers. During the events that happened in Kingdom Hearts back cover released in early 2017, it was confirmed that there was a traitor among the foretellers. Since then, the community has been theorizing who he or she could be. Each time new information is available, fans try to come up with new ideas, so I thought it would be interesting to give my thoughts after the information provided in Kingdom Hearts 3. Even though this new title focuses mainly on Xehanort, it still introduces some pieces of evidence about the events that happened in the past. So without further ado, let's jump right into it. Many people consider Ava to be a traitor, since she's the one who attacked Luxu, hence starting the war, so she would be more like an involuntary traitor. However, keep in mind that the existence of a traitor was first discovered by Ira, when he found a charity that had become a nightmare, therefore meaning that one person has fallen into darkness. So there was a traitor before Ava involuntarily started the war. The traitor is someone who has to be conscious about it. Personally, at this point, I think that the strongest candidate to be the traitor is Luxu. After all, he was the other half of the equation that started the war. Sigvar is someone who has definitely fallen into darkness. He had a fragment of Xehanort's heart at some point after all. In addition, during the epilogue, we can clearly see that his eye is still yellow. I have seen some people saying that the yellow eye is so that he can wield the no-name Keyblade, since it belongs to Master Xehanort. However, I don't think this is necessary, since Aqua was able to wield Mickey's Keyblade without any problem. Before, the yellow eyes were considered to be a sign of being related with Xehanort. However, I think that in Kingdom Hearts 3, the meaning of the yellow eyes have changed. As we could see during the battle against Aqua, she had yellow eyes even though she was not a vessel for Xehanort. She just simply got them after falling into darkness. Moreover, during the chess scenes between young Xehanort and young Heracles, we can clearly see that Xehanort did not have yellow eyes originally. I think that what this means is that the yellow eyes represent that someone has fallen into darkness, and not necessarily the influence of Xehanort. If this is true, then this means that Luxu has fallen into darkness, as Master Xehanort is no more, so Master Xehanort can no longer be the reason of the yellow eyes. It is true that we have not seen the eyes of the other foretellers, and the fact that one of them has given in to the darkness does not mean that the others are still in the light side. Finally, this is something that I found that I am not sure how it translates into the story, but I want to leave it here, so if any of you guys have any idea what that means, let me know in the comments. During the back cover film, the Master of Masters highlights that the 6 foretellers plus him add to 7, the same number as the chess pieces. Therefore, assuming that those 7 pieces represent the foretellers and the Master of Masters seems realistic. In addition, assigning the pieces is not hard, except for one of them. The 5 foretellers are clearly represented by the animals, so those are easy to identify. Then we have another chess piece with the goat from the no-name Keyblade, and another with the symbol of the Book of Prophecies. As it is now, I think that the safest bet is that the central piece represents the Master of Masters, and Luxu could be symbolized by the symbol of the Book of Prophecies, just by elimination process. However, something does not feel quite right, since it does not make sense to me that Luxu is represented by the symbol of the Book of Prophecies when he is the only one who never received it. It is possible that the Master of Masters is not represented and that the central piece represents Luxu instead, as the new wielder of no name, especially if he is the traitor, so he could not be following the desires of the Master of Masters, making Luxu the one orchestrating everything right now. If that were the case, the symbol of the Book of Prophecies would represent somebody else. Nevertheless, it is stated in the Secret Report 11 that Luxu had access to the Lost Page. Maybe he got access to the book too, and that's why he is the traitor. But in any case, again, during the back cover film, Kula told Ava that in the Lost Page was mentioned that the traitor is the one who bears the sigil. Sigil is an inscribed or painted symbol considered to have magical powers, or more literally, it can be defined simply as a sign or symbol. Could it be that the sigil mentioned in the Lost Page refers to the symbol of the Book of Prophecies. Interestingly, one of the chess pieces has the sigil of the Book of Prophecies. Could it be that the person represented by this chess piece is the traitor? I feel like whoever is represented by that piece is the traitor. This is all for today. I hope you have enjoyed, and I will see you again in the next video.